के डिजिटल जमाने में स्पूफ कॉल साइबर अपराधियों का बड़ा हथियार बन गया है। स्पूफ के जरिए किसी भी नंबर से फेक कॉल की जा सकती है। साइबर अपराधी इस तकनीक का गलत इस्तेमाल कर लोगों को ठगते हैं और बड़े फ्रॉड को अंजाम देते हैं।
अभी तक आपके मोबाइल पर अनजान नंबर से कॉल आते थे, जो या तो रॉन्ग नंबर्स होते हैं या उनमें से आने वाले कॉल्स ज्यादातर टेलीमार्केटिंग या रोबो कॉल्स होते हैं। लेकिन अगर हम आपसे कहें कि आपके नंबर से आपके ही मोबाइल पर कॉल किया जा सकता है, तो ये सुनकर आप भी चौंक जाएंगे। लेकिन ऐसा मुमकिन है। इसे स्पूफ कॉल कहा जाता है, जो साइबर अपराधियों का एक बड़ा अस्त्र बन गया है।
Evaluation by inclusion of new methodology to inculcate the culture of startup innovation ecosystem across the different age groups, SIH juniors and SIH seniors. The 15,000 students and mentors are traveling to the 75 nodal centers to take the part in SIH 2022 grand finale from over 2,900 schools and 2,200 higher education institutions to tackle the 476 problem statements across 53 union ministries.
This is our first time coming to Smart India Hackathon 2022 and we are very glad to come to SCMS College, Kerala. And it's a great experience to contribute something for the problem statement, which is actually in a real-time application. And we are contributing in telecommunications, our problem statement related to telecommunications. And we are trying to solve problem of detection of spoof calls.
How prepared are you?
Very well. Actually, we are very prepared. And I hope I can interact with various people, mentors and all the team members and as well as other teams to get to know more about the hackathon as well as take inputs from them.
Hey, this is Vikas from Team Tech Hustlers, and our problem statement is RK1104 from Department of Telecommunication, and we are here to provide a solution for caller ID detection, spoofed caller ID detection. First, we need to understand what is caller ID spoofing. For that, we shall see a scenario. Let us consider this is user A who is having number 94 series, and this is user B with number 92 series. When a normal call is made, in that case from A to B, on the user's display of user B, we are going to have number 94 series. But whenever the call is spoofed, in that case instead of displaying 94 series, user A can select any other number. For example, he can select 93 series, and on user B's mobile it will be displayed like call is coming from 93 series, even though the actual originator of the caller is 94 series. This is called caller ID spoofing, and we are going to have lot of issues with respect to this. Maybe diplomatic problems may happen if caller spoofing happens between different government agencies, and individually if it is made for an individual with respect to personal information he can share like OTP, etc. And even telecom also, they are going to have huge revenue loss with respect to caller ID spoofing. We need to detect this one. First, we need to understand how an user is connected to a base station. Whenever he connects to nearby base station, the core network will have the details like who is connected, at what location, to which base station he is selected, and who are its neighbors. All this information will be available with core network. For example, as you can see here, whenever you get connected, MCC, MNC, location details, the channel to which you have connected, and the required powers, etc. All these things will be available with core network. And to provide a solution for this, we have come up with spoofed caller ID detection kit, in which we are going to have data optimizer security monitoring engine. The role of data optimizer is to collect user details like MCC, MNC, TAC and all these parameters and store in database. Whenever a call is placed, we will be fetching back again these details from the caller ID and from the database, and we will be monitoring, we will be checking. If there is any difference observed, then security monitoring engine will take necessary actions. So we can consider an example here. Basically, caller B, this user B is trying to make a spoofed call with C, and he wants to spoof user A's details. So you can see here, each and every user have unique parameters like MCC, MNC, TAC, ENB values. But whenever you are making a call, we will be getting a call from location of caller B, and when we go back and check, basically it will be displayed like call is coming from A, right? When we go back and check in the database, the details will not be matching with whatever the details we got in caller ID. So we will be considering like this is spoofed call rather than normal call. And you can see here, this is an example PCAP file from Wireshark, wherein we can see like whenever you are establishing a connection request, you are exchanging these details, MCC, MNC, TAC details, and these are the values which we are storing in database. The algorithm we have in two different phases. The first phase is building up the database. We are completely filling up the database with random numbers, random MCC, MNC values. And the next step is placing a call. Whenever we want to place a call, normal call, we are considering two different numbers, and we are placing a call. And when we go back and check in database, in the case of normal call, the values will be same. But in the case of spoofed call, whatever the values we are getting in caller ID, they won't match with the values which we have in database. In that case, we will be considering like this is spoofed call. And to show the statistics of spoofed and normal calls, we have made a web application wherein you can see like we have done experiment on 2 different days, and you can see like number of spoofed calls is around 30% and number of normal calls are around 70% and 25. Even on 26 also we can see the number of spoofed and normal calls, and this particular figure gives the details of total number of spoofed and normal calls. Thank you.